The Prime Minister Keir Starmer has taken a decisive step by tightening the ropes of Homeland Security, marking a pivotal shift for the Labour government. This move comes in the wake of continued criticism the Labour Party has faced, particularly concerning issues of racism within its ranks. By addressing national security concerns and making bold strides forward, Starmer hopes to set the tone for a government that is responsive to both domestic and international challenges. A step in the right direction. The tightening of Homeland Security under Starmer's leadership is seen as an attempt to respond to both internal and external pressures. Domestically, this is an effort to fortify the UK's security landscape amid evolving global threats, while also addressing the accusations that Labour has been slow to tackle systemic issues. In particular, this addresses the long-standing criticism of the Labour Party's handling of racism within its ranks, which has been a sensitive issue for the party's credibility. Starmer's actions reflect a broader desire to solidify Labour's position as a party capable of balancing national security with its progressive values. This not only serves as a message to critics, but also positions Labour as a responsible governing force capable of steering the nation through complex times. Diplomacy and relations with the EU and beyond. Starmer's approach is also expected to enhance the UK's diplomatic standing, especially with the European Union. Labour's relationship with the EU is crucial, and tightening Homeland Security could pave the way for improved cooperation on issues such as counterterrorism, migration, and cyber threats. Additionally, this move could influence the UK's diplomatic relations with key global players like Iran, China, and regions such as Africa and Oceania. Labour's diplomatic stance has often been scrutinized, but this shift in security policy could provide a platform for more consistent and strategic global engagements. Whether it's in regard to trade with China, diplomatic negotiations with Iran, or partnerships in Africa, Starmer's government has the potential to recalibrate the UK's foreign policy without jeopardizing key alliances. Addressing climate change in the Arctic. Amid these geopolitical shifts, another critical issue on the horizon is climate change. Starmer's government must not lose sight of this pressing global crisis, with the Arctic being a region of immediate concern. The impacts of climate change are already being felt globally, and the Arctic serves as a stark reminder of the need for coordinated international efforts. Starmer's commitment to maintaining strong relations with the United States while safeguarding the UK's own climate goals will be crucial. Partnering with the US on climate initiatives without compromising British principles should act as a positive step in combating global warming. By aligning climate and security priorities, the UK can position itself as a global leader on environmental issues. Domestic focus and unity. Domestically, Starmer faces the considerable challenge of keeping his own party united. With various factions within Labour holding differing views on key policy issues, maintaining cohesion is crucial for ensuring long-term success. His leadership will need to navigate these internal dynamics carefully, particularly if Labour is to effectively address the security concerns now at the forefront of its agenda. While foreign policy adjustments are on the horizon, Starmer's immediate focus must remain on domestic stability. Strengthening security, addressing party unity, and responding to critiques from within and outside the Labour movement are essential if the party is to remain on course. Global conflicts and Labour's position. Finally, Starmer's government must navigate an increasingly volatile international environment. The ongoing wars in Ukraine and Israel, coupled with the fragile situation in Afghanistan, highlight the geopolitical tightrope that the UK must walk. In particular, the UK's relationship with the Taliban remains complex, requiring a delicate balance of humanitarian concern and strategic interest. Labour's handling of these international crises will require tact, especially as the UK seeks to maintain its influence on the global stage without being drawn into unnecessary conflicts. Starmer must balance the demands of international diplomacy with the priorities of his domestic agenda, ensuring that the UK's foreign policy remains stable and pragmatic. Conclusion. Keir Starmer's tightening of Homeland Security marks an important shift in Labour's strategy, one that addresses both domestic criticisms and international diplomacy. By focusing on security and stability, Starmer seeks to steer the UK through a time of considerable challenge, both at home and abroad. With global conflicts raging and climate change worsening, the road ahead is fraught with difficulties. But Starmer's new government may very well have the right tools to face these challenges head on.